Good afternoon, all my beauty professionals. Today, I want to show you guys just something really simple but fun, how to make lip glosses and also how to make nail polishes. Now, there was a school I used to work in where I would teach the students how to make nail polishes because we would have what was called birthday parties. So little girls would come in and they would have birthday cake, pizza if the parents ordered it. We would do their hair, their nails, and their little feet, pedicures. And sometimes we would put glitter eyeliner on them just for fun. So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys how to make it. It's with a company called TK Branding. And everything is pretty simple. The kits that you get. Now, the packaging, as far as the bottles that I put it in, I actually got those from Amazon. It was weird. I went on the website for TK Branding and I couldn't find like a kit that included bottles like it used to. So I don't know if they still do that or the bottles were just sold out. And in no way am I being funded by this company or sponsored or any of that kind of stuff. But I just thought it would be fun. There's also another company too, Brambleberry, BRAM as in Michael, BLEBERRY, Brambleberry. Now they also have things too if you want to make your own soap, your own lipstick, that kind of stuff. But I like TK Branding for this kind of stuff, lip gloss and nail polishes. I haven't had a chance to look at other things, but whatever else I look at, like lotions and all that kind of stuff, when I practice it first, then I'll show you guys how to do it. But before we get started, first off, I want to thank you guys for supporting my channel, watching my videos, and I truly want to tell you God bless you. And also, I'm considering doing a live. Now, these are the topics I wanted to ask you guys. If I'm doing a live, what would you like to see me doing live? Would you like to see me doing a roller set? Or would you like me to teach how to braid for beginners? Or would you like me to do a theory class of some sort to help whoever's out there studying for state board? So if you guys could leave that in the comments section, which one you think you would like to see me doing live. I've never done a live before, so I'm really nervous. I had tried it a couple of years ago and there was one person on there and I think I freaked out, so I kind of exited out of it and just decided to do a regular video. um so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So you guys let me know, would you like me to teach how to braid? That's I would show an invisible braid and then a regular, we used to call them French braids, now they call them Dutch braids, but I would show that. And then you would have to practice more on your own as far as cornrowing, although I could show that, but just get the technique down. And then once you get that technique down, then you make smaller sections, and that's how you get into cornrowing. And then that leads into sew-in extensions and other things. So braiding is a good skill, but then also there's a lot of people out there preparing for their state licensing exam. But I do also have a podcast for that too, Miss V's Real Beauty Talk. So you could check that out also. But just leave it in the comment section. Let me know. I just wanted to run that by you guys. And if nobody leaves anything in the comment section, then I will decide what I want to do. And hopefully you guys will watch. So let's get started. All right, so let's get started with the lip gloss first. Now, I made these two, and I would have to open it up to see what's the difference, but one of them, the base is heavier, so it would be thicker and more sticky. And that one was called, hold on now, hold on. Oh, here we go. The two that I used was the polybutene And just so you know, these products are vegan. So I'm assuming there's no testing on animals or animal products in it if it's vegan. But polybutene is a base that is, if you like your lip gloss, which I can't lie, I do, where it's sticky and kind of thicker, it just feels better to me. And I don't have to put it on as much than as opposed to the TKBG grade high shine lip gloss top coat. So this one's, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this one is a little thinner. And just so you guys know, TKB stands for, I just saw it, oh Lord, truth, knowledge, and beauty. I like that. So I figured I would make another one of those, but these are the two that I've made so far. And I used those two, but I also got, let me move this out of the way. These are called jelly glosses. So now with these, they're bases as well, or you could mix them in with those two. So that's what I did. But you could use what's called mica to change the color or make your own colors with this. So these contain 7 ready to go wear lip glosses, and they are lightly scented. So that's cool too. So I have those. I used, for these colors, I used, let's see if I can lock in on this. Yeah. So I used, let me show you. There was a pink and a purple to make like that fuchsia. So this one here, I used that. And you guys, please forgive me. I don't know why it gets blurry. I can't stand that. And then this one was the pinkish one. So I don't know if you could see that or not. But yeah. So this time, I don't know. I have yellow. And then I have a blue. I don't know if, does anybody wear blue lip glosses? I would, if it's cute. I have orange. And then you guys know too, you could mix like I did with those two colors, the pink and the purple. And then I don't like this color, but it's called sour apple. And that one's a greenish color. So yeah, I think maybe I'll try the orange. And I'm gonna try the orange and the blue this time. See like what color that will come out to. So that's that. That's the jelly gloss kit. And I'm sorry guys, I forgot about the pricing, but you go on their website, they're really not that expensive to get started. And then this one is a clear, so this was just like, and it has a jojoba lip gloss. Now this is if you want to make like lip oil, so that one's cool too. And I have some more jelly glosses, the pink and purple. Now this was a syringe that I used, so I have another syringe, and that came with the kit for the lip glosses. So I'm not going to use that one because it has pink and purple in it, but this one here. And now these bottles that I got from Amazon, they came like this, and it was 4 in a pack. So I've already used 2. So we'll use this one today with the blue lid. Maybe I'll give one to my niece because she likes lip gloss. Then there's this thing here, and this goes inside of the bottle. You know, so when you go like this, because right now it's just open. So you put this in there. I don't want to put it in just yet. I'll wait till I put the gloss in there. but it kind of seals that, so then your brush thing has something to get the excess off. So that's that for the lip gloss. And then I'll show you how to do nail polishes. Now the nail polish bottles also I bought from Amazon. And yeah, I was really confused about that because TK branding is kind of my go-to. Oh no. So I had brought this other one too. It's called Soft Mocha Shimmer Lip Gloss. And it's really a gloss all on its own, but I made a mess. When I first opened it, it spilled all over. And it's a thick mocha, so you really could, it's pretty. You really could wear it by itself. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can wear it all by itself. And I mean, you get a lot too. Or you can dilute it and mix it with a clear gloss. So if you want it to be like sticky so I am going to do that. I'm going to save that last bottle for that. But it's just so messy. I don't like that. That's the only thing I didn't like. It's like, because it's so full, as soon as you open it, it just went all over the place. So I cleaned it, put it in the package, and here we go again. Made a mess. So there you have it. So I wanted to, kind of unbox with you guys, if you will. Yes, I tore it open and went through it, but I didn't want to be already set up for this. I wanted to share with you guys, the things that I got. So I'm gonna put that away, and I hope that maybe I should put it in the Ziploc bag for now. Or maybe I just shouldn't put it in that bag. Let's do that. All right, so which one should I use? Should I use the Polybutene or should I use the High Gloss? What I've learned in making these two bottles too is the bottles, if you fill it, in other words, all the way up to the top, then you won't have room to put your color in. So as soon as you put this down in there, it's going to push up and out all over the place. And it is so sticky and hard to clean off, but I use rubbing alcohol to get that residue off. So this time I'm just going to fill it up halfway with the syringe and see how that works, because you have to put in the syringe this too. And so that fills it up also. Now, some people I watched some videos last night. Some people have the scale and they got the plastic dish and the metal, spooning you can do all that if you want. I'm just showing you total beginner, because I've never made lip gloss before. So I'm kind of a beginner myself. But nail polishes I have made before, but it's been a long time. So then it's like I'm beginning again. It's been a few years. It's been like 8 or 9 years. So let's not do the Polybutene. Let's do just the High Shine. Let's try that. And I did try them on too, you guys, and it feels nice. It does not feel bad at all. And I was going to go through a whole list because I wrote down all the ingredients and I was going to research that for you guys. But I was like, no, I'll let them do that if they want to find out. But it is all vegan, so I thought that was really cool. So let's do this. I'm going to open this up. Got the syringe. And, oh Lord. Should have had a knife here, some scissors. Okay. I was about to just put that in there for now. Okay, so I am going to just pour this directly into the bottle, and I am going to do it at least halfway, and we'll see how that goes, because I have to remember, once I place this in, that's going to push everything up. So let's do that. Last time I did them too full. Hopefully you guys can see. You know, I'm still learning how to like angle my cameras and all that kind of stuff too. So I haven't figured out just yet how to angle my camera where you can get a good view of my table. So before I even turned the camera on, I was doing different angles and how should I do it? And yeah, struggles of being a content creator. There you go. Okay, well, this is actually half, so let's stop right there before anything twilighty happens. And this is the High Shine Lip Gloss top coat. So remember, a top coat always is going to be like a sealant to cover your color, to keep your color on longer. So then if you mix a color within it, the color should stay longer. That's with anything. That's with hair color, that's with nail polishes, all of that. So I am going to try this orange, and I'm going to put my syringe in there. And you have to kind of squeeze it up in there. So I'm going to stop right there, and let's level it out. It's at the 2, because there's numbers on here. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but it goes up to 5 milliliters. And now remember, that's just going to make the gloss go up. So I don't want it to overflow this time. Please don't let it overflow. Okay, so I'm going to take that and put that in there. And then I'm going to take my lip gloss thingy and help to mix it in, because I don't have a metal thing. Maybe that's something I should invest in, but yeah. And then as it settles, to be honest, it does settle, because with those, when I first made it, it was not blending. It didn't seem like it, but then as it sat, it did start meshing. So like that, because that was the color I wanted. But I'm just glad it's not overflowing. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little blue in there. Don't ask me why, I'm just trying it. Blue is always more dominating, so I'm not gonna do as much. I'm gonna try not to do as much. Come on, what's going on? Thank you. Okay, so we'll stop right there. Kind of proud of myself because I'm not overdoing it. I was trying to prepare for this video. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I was playing with these lip glosses and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to show them this? It was all over the place. Okay. Okay, it didn't really do much, so we'll see. This will be more like a orangey color. Okay, so I'm just getting rid of the excess here. So this will have like a, you know, a slight tint to it, but not really. And that's okay. So you can see all these bubbles in here, but I just let it sit overnight and then the color tends to be more. I don't want to add too much more color because it fills it up. So then when I put the brush in, it's really going to overflow. So now, once I've done that, I'm going to take this plug here and I'm going to put it in here. So then my bottle looks like this. And then my brush goes in. Don't come off. Oh, come on. Hold on, guys. Whoa. Get down in there. Yeah, so even that kind of pushed. Oh, not bad. Did I get it all the way down? No. Okay. And there we have it. Right there. Lip gloss. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do nail polish. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to make the nail polishes. And I have 3 bases here. Let me move that. So first off, I have what's called mica, M-I-C-A, and those are pigments that you add to your bases for the nail polishes. Now with the kit, I brought 3 bases. So this one is the Glamour base, and this is for glitter. So it's thicker and it helps to keep the glitter from sinking to the bottom. So it mixes in with the glitter better. This one here is Luster. It's called Luster base, and this one's a thicker, creamier base. So that's the one you could use for your regular polishes. So we're going to be using mica with that also. And then this one is Clear Coat. So this would be your top coat. So I have those 3 bases. So if I want to have a top coat, then my color, I think you can use the clear coat as a base coat as well. It keeps your polishes from yellowing and it keeps them from chipping. So that's that. Now my colors, I have Bishop's Violet, and this is a purple mica color. So that one's cool. And this one is called Pearl Pink. And I was thinking about mixing those 2 just to see what color will come from that. And then I have this, the only reason why I brought this glitter is because it's called Adam and Eve glitter. So, and it's beautiful. But that attracted my attention. If you know me, you know why. So now with that, I brought these funnels, little funnels. That's what you put the mica in, and you can also pour the liquid in that if you want to. If that helps you to control. And then I got the beads that you would put in the bottoms of the polishes. So, and the beads, believe it or not, are really to help with separation of the polish. Helps to keep it from separating. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they're there for. So, but the bottles that I bought from Amazon, they already have beads in them. So I thought that was cool. And they come with the little funnels also. So that's cool too. And then, because the kits I used to buy from TKB, and I don't know why they didn't have it, but it came with the bottles, but you had to attach this on yourself, which is not hard, but you had to do that yourself, and you had to place the beads in yourself. But I like that these already come pre-done. So that's how that is. All right, so let's get started. All right, you guys, so I'm going to make a glitter polish, and then I'm going to make a regular nail polish. I'm not going to do a top coat because that would just be pouring the base into the bottle. And I think you guys are good with that. So I'm going to open my bottle here. I'm going to apply the base first, and then I'll apply the glitter or the color, but we're doing glitter first. I think I'm going to use the funnel. Let's just be safe. Okay. So I'm going to pour that in. Oh. And then I'll use another funnel for the glitter because I don't want it to be stuck in there. Now, normally I would have this sitting on the table because it's just like when you're mixing hair color and you add your developer, it's just a more stable surface. But because I don't want the camera to fall down or anything weird, I'm just going to hold it up here and be as steady as I can. Whoa. Woo, woo. Smells like nail polish. I actually like that smell. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to do a little more. I'm going to try not to overfill it, because I have to consider that when I add the glitter, I need room to mix it in. So let's just do a little more. This kind of stuff is fun to me. I'm sorry. And I used to love teaching this too. All right, so let's put that down. So it's about right here. And you can see it's not clear completely. So I'm going to put my other funnel in, and we're going to do the Adam and Eve glitter, which is really pretty. This is the kind of glitter I would use for gel nail polish too. So now that's an idea. I didn't get a chance to research it yet, but I'm going to see if there's a way to make gel nail polish. I'm sure there is, and we can do that too. So I have to have this on the table, you guys. I'm sorry. And I'm just kind of lightly tapping and letting it go through. And now, to be honest with you, this wasn't that full at all. It was like not enough. I mean, enough, but just a little bit. I thought it would be full. It was not full. And I brought 2 of them too. So I really could combine the 2. That's how little it is. Okay, so I have the glitter in there, right? And now I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to lightly shake it because it needs to be mixed. So if you've heard me talk before about nail polishes, you really don't want to shake it up rigorously because it can cause air bubbles. But when you're mixing it from the beginning, it has to be mixed. So I may have to put a little more. We'll see. Let me put my glasses on. I need to see this. That's pretty. And I could have added a little more. So let's see. All right, you guys. So now here is the color. It's pretty. It's kind of translucent. So honestly, if you want it heavier, I would just add more glitter. But as you can see, the glitter, oh, now that's something, the bead that's in there is actually pretty quiet. But I don't know if you can see that. The glitter is staying emulsified in the base. So it's not separating like you see a lot of times with glitter polish. And this is how it looks. I don't know. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, so that was exciting. So now we're going to do regular polish using the mica no glitter. And let me get another funnel because I'll end up, let me get another 2 funnels. I haven't done that in so long. It's so exciting. You know, okay, so just so you guys know, right now I work at a college and I am a TA. I'm a teacher's assistant. I have been teaching though for, it'll be 21 years, September 8th. September 8th, 2004, I taught my first class, which was manicuring. And in that I had to teach all the natural hand care, which was manicures, pedicures, then all the artificial enhancements, which was nail tips, silk wraps, acrylic overlays, acrylic forms, and then nail art. And then I also had to teach state board. So this was a 10-week course, and that was my very first class. I taught that for about 2 years before they started slowly putting me in the cosmetology freshman room. And I don't know why this is coming up, but I'm just telling you. So then I ended up staying in the cosmetology freshman class, which I did not want to originally. I was very happy teaching nails. And yes, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I was very excited because it was new to me. So I said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do my manicuring. So I ended up teaching freshman cosmetology and the manicuring course. I did that for so I taught manicuring for 7 years. And then I taught freshman cosmetology at this one school for 5 years. And then I went to another school, taught cosmetology, which included hair, skin, and nails. Oh, and let's not forget, at the first school, I was also teaching theory. So I say all that to say that this brings back memories, because right now I'm not really teaching where I work. I'm an instructional aide, so I'm assisting the actual teachers. The only time I get a chance to teach is on YouTube. So it just brings back memories at schools that I've worked at when I was teaching students how to make this kind of stuff, and just extra skills for you guys to know. And these are ideas when you're doing birthday parties, because this is what I thought was a good idea for when the little girls would come in. We never had enough nail polish. They were always dried out, and then the finances, we couldn't always buy new nail polish. So I said, okay, something's got to be done here. So I started making up colors, and then we would use it on the little girls that would come in on Saturdays for their birthday parties. So this just brings back fun memories, I'll say. And I get a chance to teach you guys. So if you're a mom or you're a grandmom like me, these are fun ideas you can do with your granddaughters or with your nieces, or your daughters, your kids. They're throwing a party and they're little. This is fun. Have the little bottles for all the little girls, and let them make polish. So, and lip glosses. Okay, so I'm pouring this in. Now it's funny because this one's a little bit more clear, but then in the bottle it looks kind of foggy. I just like how that glitter is sitting there, you guys. It's not separating. But this one is more like it has like a yellow tint to it. I don't know if you could see that, but it's not clear. So I'm just gonna, comes out so fast. Comes out so fast. Yeah, so every September 8th, I celebrate my teaching anniversary. Let's say another year, I'm still passionate about what I do. And it's just something God put in me. I really, I love helping people. So, and I made a vow to myself really years ago when I first started teaching, that if I ever lost the passion for it and I was just doing the job for a paycheck, then I would quit. Because when I first started teaching, there was another teacher who was on the verge of retiring at that point. And she said something to me that stood out to me, and it just made me think, geez, I don't ever want to be like that. And she said, I used to be just like you. I used to really care about what I was doing. And I was like, okay, so I just made that vow. I never want to get to that point where I just don't care about what I'm doing, because this is a career. Whether people consider it a real career or not, I know it is. It is one of the best careers. And if I get to a point where I honestly don't want to help people achieve their dreams, then I don't need to be there. So that's just how I feel. But to see people achieve their dreams, they come to you and they say, hey, this is what I want to do with my life. Some people have been working careers for over 30 years and they're totally switching out and coming to cosmetology. And to be a part of that journey is pretty awesome to me. That's what I love. So now you guys know. All right, so we got that. Now I'm wondering, should I just do the pink one? only because I did purple glitter. So maybe next time, or should I mix a little bit? It's just so pretty. We'll see. So I'm doing the pink, the pearl pink first. I don't know why this doesn't want to like come out right. Please be right. Let's not. All right. So it's a little different than the glitter because it doesn't want to come through the funnel. This is the mica powder. And, you know, you can get mica from anywhere. I'm trying to think. I used to get it from, it was either Michael's or Joann's. And they came in little tiny packets. So you could use all of that. You can discover your own colors. You don't have to go through TKB branding, you know. All right, you guys. I got to try to help push this through because it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. All right. I think I gotta put a little purple. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Gots to. But I'm gonna put a very little bit. I'm gonna try to put a very little bit. Because you know it's dominating because it's darker. But you know, that's the amazing thing about cosmetology. Like, we're making nail polishes here, and this could be a whole nother revenue for you. You could have your own polish line, your own makeup line. I was telling one of my students this about a week ago. You know, it sounds funny. I know I sound like, you know, she couldn't love it that much. I do. I think, and to see where my students have gone, it keeps that fire burning, if you will, because they open your mind. The younger generation opens your mind to newer possibilities. You know, like I've seen students start their own lash line, so they sell eyelashes. You know, I've had students, these are cosmetology students that open up their own lash bar, and that's literally all they do is eyelash extensions. I've had students venture off and do their own nail tip line where they make these beautiful, intricate nail tip designs and they sell sets of nail tips. And that's their business, but it's all in the beauty industry. So, this is what makes it the most amazing career ever, I think. So, we're making nail polishes, and literally, you can make your own business making nail polishes and coming up with, you know, outrageous names and make money from that. And if that's all you wanted to do, you could do that. Open up a beauty supply and sell nothing but your nail polishes, your lip glosses. Like, so it's the coolest thing. Now, the one thing I noticed, like I said, is the beads. I'm used to beads making the noise, but it's not making any noise, but it's in there. I was wondering why my fingers, my hands are reflecting purple. So hold on, you guys, because I feel like it's not all mixed in there. Trying to get it to settle in there. It's pretty though. It looks like an iridescent pearly pink. All right, so I'm gonna have to give this a chance to settle. Let's see how this looks. Ooh. All right, you guys. Well, this is the color. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like an iridescent purple pink. The purple's here is still settling down in there, so I have to give it a little while, probably by tomorrow. But look at this, you guys. Now, this has been sitting here for a while and the glitter has not separated, so highly recommend. And then this is the color. I don't know if you can see that or not. Should I put it closer? So it's translucent, but it would be a lighter color. So for someone who likes that light iridescent color on their nails, very nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you will try it on your own. You will practice. Watch this video over and over again if you need to remember some steps, but it's really simple, you guys. And like I said, this is just another fun extra thing that you can do in our industry. And if you wanted to take it to the next level, because I'm just showing you basic foundational, I mean, you can make your own colors, you could mix colors, and you could start selling your own nail polishes and your own lip glosses. Just from that, packaging, all that. So hopefully you had as much fun as I did watching this video. And if you are learning from my channel, please like and share with your friends. And I will see you guys next time. Please don't forget to put in the comment section, what live would you like to see me do? And if not, then I'll decide and I'm going to brave up and try to do a live. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Get in here, you wild buck.